Alright guys, welcome back to the backyard. We got the dogs hanging out. There's Thor. And Samson's over there. Who knows what he's into. So let's go check out these tomatoes. Now we have harvested some onions and garlic and things like that out of here. And of course, I'm continually picking bindweed out of here. It is just everywhere, along with some other little weirdo things. Yeah, that one's not even in the ground. See, we got a little purple onion there. Yeah, these just need to come out. They're done. These didn't do very good in this bed, and so we're just gonna pull them out. So we've got some onions. We got lots of tomatoes in here. I don't know if there's some right there. There. Let's see. And then there's some right down in there. And up here. Y'all. And I have peppers under here, but I cannot keep these from spilling over into these things. So I'm hoping my peppers are gonna be okay. Oh, we got some peppers there. And a whole bunch of tomatoes down in there. So I've been kind of picking at these leaves that are dying. Some of it I think is just we've had so much rain. So, but yeah, we've got peppers growing. Both are there. Let's go over here on this side. It's a tomato right here. That's getting ready. Another day or so. There's a whole bunch in here. So, y'all don't need to look at me. And then I've just been pulling these carrots because they are not doing good. There's some garlic. We need to cut those scapes off. And let's take our little bucket over here. But yeah, we need to get those garlic scapes off because the garlic's not ready. Not yet. But look at all those tomatoes down in there. Yeah, that one's got a spot where something's trying to eat it, but that's okay. We gotta see, and I can't catch these things fast enough. Yeah, it's got to be cut. But there's all kinds of weeds and things in here. But yeah, the carrots did not do good in this raised bed, which that was just, see, we got bindweed down in here. You gotta get it off of here so it'll quit trying to attack my plants. But there's all kinds of crap in there. All right, now let's go in here and see what we got. Hopefully, we got probably got tomatoes in here too. So here's all our onions, and they're gonna have to be pulled because once they fall over like this, my understanding is that they won't grow anymore. So my plan is to get them out, and then hopefully we can plant some carrots in here. So we got some okra and as well as weeds. And see, that's the thing. The grass grows in here. It does not grow in the yard. at all. So a little bit of an issue with that, but you know, can't do much about it. Got okra growing. My green beans did nothing at all. But we got some little Romas over here. We got Romas over here. So I've been trying to come in here and pull some of these weeds, because guess what? They're taking up water that the plants need. So, and we really don't, yeah, those are, I'm pretty sure that's weeds. Yeah. So yeah, there's all kinds of little Romas in there, along with these ridiculous weeds. And see, we put this tomato plant in there, and it just kind of went cuckoo. So I don't know if it'll, I might have broken it actually just then, because I heard something crack. Hopefully it wasn't my plant, but you know, come in here, and we got some little Romas down in there. But yeah, every day, well, I don't come out here every day, but I do come out here at least once a week, and I am pulling crabgrass and grass and weeds to, you know, hopefully let the plants get the water and not the weeds. Because that, I mean, we've had lots and lots of rains, and that's why we have so many weeds. Oh, there's a bean plant. Wow, 1 out of about 10. I have no idea. I'm guessing that's a weed. And that's a weed. And that. But yeah, we're just doing what we can. I do have tomatillos that grew that I did not plant. Just came back from, oh look, this tomato plant rooted itself right there, which is good. Which is really good. Good for us, and probably good for this plant. But like I said, we got stuff everywhere. There's at least 1 bean plant. There might be another one. Yeah, there's at least 1 more, because I think that is green beans right there. So, and then, like I said, some of these plants are just, they just kind of went willy-nilly on us. So, but I will show you, yeah, let me see if I can get some of this grass out of here. Oh yeah, lots of grass. Ooh, there's a worm. Go back in the ground. But yeah, I just kind of, in all my plants, they've done this. We've gotten a whole ton of rain. So they all kind of have some issues. So I've been kind of picking, like you see, pick those a little bit early, but that's okay. Yeah. Try to keep the vines out of these, because we have a bad problem with that right now too. But there's not a lot of tomatoes ready, but I try to pick these because they're like sitting on the ground, so then they can sit in the house for a day or two and they'll be good to go. I set one down over here. Oh man, where'd I drop that one? There. But yeah, out of the probably 8 to 10 bean plants I planted, I see 2. I see way more okra than I see green beans. But also, see here, we got a bunch of peppers. This plant has a whole slew of them on there. Lots of peppers. It looks like we're gonna have some tomatillos again. And if you have a recipe to use them, please let me know. So let's go in and I will show you what I have already picked so far. We'll be back. Alright guys, this is what I picked yesterday. 2 big tomatoes, a bunch of little ones, little peppers, some jalapenos. These like this, I just cut those off and then I use them in tomato sauce. So, and then these peppers are just going to go in the freezer because they've been sitting out too long. But we had a few garlics. That one's not been out here too long. Those all need to go in the freezer because I'll make sauce with them. And we got our onions. And then that's what we got today. So stay tuned as we continue with the harvest. And like I said, I'm gonna plant some more carrots here probably this next weekend. So thanks for hanging out with me. It's just a really quick little video on our early beginnings of our garden harvest.